I know what you're thinking. Anybody can make brownies. That's true. Anybody can make brownies as long as you follow my simple, easy steps to make Betty Crocker's milk chocolate brownies. Did you forget about that work party again? Are you running low on time? Do you still want to wow everybody at that work party with your amazing baking skills? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you're in luck, because I'm going to show you a fast, easy way to make brownies hassle-free with only a few ingredients that you probably already have in your kitchen. Okay, so the first step when baking anything is you have to read over all of the directions so that you know what to expect and you're not taken by surprise when you're going through the recipe. So the first step would be to read over the directions, and this says heat oven as directed in chart below according to your pan size. And then you stir in the brownie mix and you add water, oil, and eggs in a medium-sized bowl until well blended. Then you spread them in a pan and then you bake. And then once they're done, you stick a toothpick in them to see if they're done. Okay, so now that we know what to expect, the next thing to do is to get out all of the ingredients. So you need 3 tablespoons of water, which I have all set out right here. That's more, but we're gonna scoop it out. We have the brownie mix, which we're gonna cut open and dump into the bowl. And then we have 2 eggs, and we're gonna use a ½ cup of vegetable oil. I have canola oil. It's good for all of your baking needs. You want to preheat your oven before you do anything, that way it's ready once you're done mixing everything. So you can see my oven is heating up, and it's heating up to 350. So it's getting there and it'll be heated up by the time we're done. We're gonna start by cutting open the brownie mix and pouring all of the powder into a large bowl. Now that we got that, we're gonna add the 3 tablespoons of water. So I'm going to grab my tablespoon and pour, that's not really a tablespoon, pour the water into the brownie mix. 1, 2. So next we are adding the oil, and we need a ½ cup of oil, so make sure you have a ½ cup, and then you pour in the oil all the way to the top, and then you pour it into the mixture. And lastly, before we start mixing, we have to add in the 2 eggs. So an easy way to do it is just to crack it flat on the table, and then you want to use the whole egg. You want to get the egg whites and the egg yolks into the mixture because it calls for the whole egg, not just one or the other. And you do the same thing again with the second egg. So now that I added all of the ingredients into this bowl, we're just going to mix them together until they're all well combined and they look all creamy and a dark brown color. That's how you know it'll be ready to pour into the pan. So you just mix until all of the ingredients are combined. It's a good way to fold it in instead of just like mixing it around. So you like scrape the sides and fold it in. That way you're getting everything around the bowl. It's pretty much well combined at this point, but you're going to want to take a spatula and scrape the sides and the bottom to make sure you got all of it off. If you can see, there's still some on the bottom that isn't mixed yet. This helps you get all of it in there. It's ready to be poured into the container. And you're supposed to do this at the beginning, but I wanted to show you. So you just take it and you spray the oil real quick onto the container so the brownies don't stick. Now that the mixture is all in the container, a good way to get it to spread out evenly is to just slam it on the table a little bit. Not too hard so you don't break it, but that way it's all even now. And the oven is preheated to 350, which you wanted to do ahead of time. You put them into the oven and